Hi, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments and Condos. I'm walking into 904 Seward, number 3. This is really a massive one bedroom. We see the living room and sunroom to the left, also the bath a little to the left. To the right we have the massive formal dining room, and then to the far right we have the kitchen area, which is also a big room. Before we go in further, we have this nice entry closet. See the hanging bar with a shelf. The space is probably about 3 feet wide by not quite 2 feet deep. It's a very nice thing to have, very nice storage space. And then we walk into the living room. We see a nice big room extended by a sunroom. The windows in the sunroom are facing east. It's like 5:30 now, so it's just starting to get dark. You see the lights are on, but you do have a ceiling fan, which is really helpful. We get a lot of breeze up here. I can feel it now. Beautiful hardwood floors. The length of just the living room is probably about 13 feet. The width is probably 11.5 feet, a little less than 12 feet. But it's extended by this great sunroom here, which has got to be 10 feet across and 8 feet wide. So together, the two rooms are really big. Again, you're looking out onto Elmwood, I believe. Oh no, this actually is Seward. Looking out on the Seward, a one-way street, almost no traffic, very quiet. We're on a high floor, so you get a lot of light, a lot of air. This window is facing north, so you have two exposures, north and east. And again, the sunroom area is quite big. And then you go into the, whoopsie-daisy, go into the rest of the living room area, and it's really a large living space. If we go to the left here, we get to the bedroom. This is a huge bedroom, one of the few bedrooms I know that would easily do a king-size bed. It's got to be 12 feet across by about 14 feet long. It has a light and ceiling fan. Again, this window is facing north, which is pretty, again, a very pretty view if you look out. If we look to the left from the window, we see a big closet. Closet has a light switch, and it's quite deep, so it looks like a smaller closet, but it goes all the way back with a shelf and a hanging bar. So it's probably 7 feet in length by 2 feet depth. From the closet, we look back at the bedroom and we see just this very large room. You could easily have a king-size bed with an end table and a sitting area, or an office area. So nice big space in the bedroom. The living room would be a large room by itself, but it's extended by a large sunroom, so that's really nice. As we go through the living room, we see the front door. There we go. Now we see the front door. Before we get there, we go to the bath. The bath has got ceramic tile floors, big backsplash all the way around the shower. You see the window opens to air it out, keep it dry. Bathroom also has its own radiator, a nice sink with storage underneath, tank toilet. There's a medicine cabinet with storage and a light over that, which is really helpful. So let's walk in and check the water pressure. So you got great water pressure here. Drains beautifully. Step back a little. Sink. Oops, there I am in the video. Tank toilet. Underneath the sink is nice storage. Turn the water on. Good water pressure there. The medicine cabinet. Oh my goodness, a little blurry. But 3 shelves, which is nice. And again, you have the light, there we go, right over the mirror, which is great. So I'll back out, and we've got a nice big open bath, and the shower head's probably about 6'3" or 6'4", so that's pretty good. Here we have the front door, which we're going to walk through, walk past rather, and we take a look at the dining room. Dining room is another large room. I don't know, probably the length is 13 feet by 12 feet, 11 and a half feet. Very big room, formal dining room, beautiful hardwood floors. The windows are looking sort of into a neighbor's deck area, but not into the apartment, so there's still privacy. From the windows, if I turn around, you see the size of the room, which is quite large, and another full-size radiator. We'll walk to the left, and if we walk straight ahead, we have a little pantry. Now this must have been added because we see a boarded up window. So this was probably added, but it's nice storage. 3 shelves, not quite 2 feet deep, about 3 feet across. You certainly store quite a bit there. The kitchen is going to be hard to video because I think the microwave and the stove need to be replaced, which I think has already been approved. We have ceramic tiles, lots of cabinets, lots and lots of cabinets. The fridge is nice. Freezer on top, fridge on the bottom. See the butter dish and the crisper drawers. The sink is funny. They have this white foam like they were going to clean it and then just gave up. I'm not sure what that's about, but you can see it rinses right off. Twin stainless steel sink with a hose attachment. Good water pressure, it drains well. Underneath is dry and can be used to store kitchen stuff. Next to the sink, actually, before we go to the dishwasher, we have a lot of cabinet area, countertop. Full-size dishwasher that's ready to go. Lots of cabinets on top. These are standard 2-foot cabinets that are about 11 inches deep, 3 shelves, 11 inches deep. And you can see we have a lot of them. The smaller ones are just like a foot square kind of thing. Just open space. Oops, there we go. And the corner is quite a bit deeper, which is nice. So you can get bowls or dishes up here. Even pots and pans if you wanted to. You have more drawers over here. And then underneath is nice deep storage, so you can put like small appliances, pots and pans, that kind of thing. The stove, like I say, is clearly older, as is the microwave. I think those have got to go. You have more cabinet space up there. I don't want to belabor this side because it really doesn't look that good, but we know we have to replace it. If I stand in this corner though and circle around, you see you have a nice big kitchen area with lots of cabinets, and then you'll have some new appliances, which is super cool. And out the back door, you have this big porch area or deck area, which is really great. So this whole space here would be like attached to this apartment. So like 12 by 10 or something like that. Really very cool, and again, we're very high up. It's very pretty. The back is gated, so that's also nice. We come in from the outside and we take a look at the twin stainless steel sink, the fridge, the ceramic tiles, the much bigger than average kitchen with tremendous storage space and room for improvement with new appliances, which is great. We have this huge formal dining room. We'll walk past the door quickly just to give you a little bit of flow again. We have a nice clean bath, a big living room extended by the sunroom, and we look into a bedroom that would easily fit a king-size bed. It's a really big one bedroom. That brings us back to the front door. Thanks for watching.